Hi everyone and welcome to a Theme Park Worldwide news update. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, located in Virginia, USA, have announced a new roller coaster opening in 2023. DarKoaster Escape the Storm is set to be an indoor family roller coaster manufactured by Intamin. And I've got to say straight away, I love the name, the sound of the theme for this, and also as well, look at this fantastic concept art. It really does look brilliant with the colour scheme there and the very unique train design. It's set to be the world's first all-indoor straddle coaster, and you're going to sit on snowmobiles. How unique's that? Something very different, and it all does tie into the storyline and overall theme of DarKoaster. But yeah, I'll talk about that in just a moment. Firstly, here's some of the official promotional footage revealed by the park, and yeah, a few facts for you. So yeah, it's an Intamin family launch coaster. We're looking at 2,454 feet of track that you will travel through during this experience, with 4 launches and a top speed of 36 miles an hour. And yeah, like I say, what makes this unique is the fact that you're going to sit on snowmobiles. Now, along with that, you're actually going to go through the layout twice on this, because there is only 2 physical launch track sections. But what you're actually going to do is kind of come out of the station, you'll do nearly 1 lap round, and then you'll actually make your way onto like a switch track section, do the layout again before coming round into the station. So yeah, as much as you will launch 4 times during this, there's actually only 2 actual launch track sections, which is very unique. So yeah, effectively you've got 2 switch tracks and also a station bypass section of track to allow you to do that second kind of loop round, which is very exciting, certainly very unique. And yeah, I'd imagine they're really going to play on that with the theming inside this attraction, as I'll talk about in just a moment. But yeah, DarKoaster, I love the name for it, and it's kind of a bit of a throwback to an older ride that used to be at the park, as I'll mention in just a moment. But firstly, the storyline. So King Ludwig's abandoned fortress resurfaces as strange weather patterns have been recorded near the cursed castle's grounds. Only the bravest souls will embark on snowmobiles in this dark expedition to discover this mysterious phenomenon. A supernatural force is imminent as explorers discover that they are evading more than just a raging storm. Oh, I love it. Like, they've really put some thought into this, especially after Pantheon, which, don't get me wrong, I've not done it yet. Huge Intamin coaster which opened this year, but yeah, it's not really themed. In fact, it doesn't really feature any theming at all. With this, I love how they're going down the themed element route. It's a great park. I loved visiting Busch Gardens Williamsburg in 2019, and this in a way excites me more than Pantheon. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but I love indoor attractions, indoor coasters. That's why I'm excited about this Alton Towers news, you know. And that I posted yesterday. There's so much happening at the moment that's exciting, but yeah, this looks great for 2023. DarKoaster Escape the Storm. But yeah, that storyline's great, and obviously you're going in there as part of like a weather experiment, but then it all goes a little bit wrong and there's going to be some hauntings happening around you during the attraction. And the fact that the coaster itself, you know, actually goes around twice, I think they could really utilise some great special effects for that to make you not even feel like you're going around the same track again. Because if they do things right, you're not going to know. Like, your general public are going to think it's just a much bigger, longer layout. Those that don't know that really you're going around on the layout twice with this. But yeah, how exciting is that? Now, this is located in a show building that's been standing for many years. In fact, there used to be Dark Castle, which was a dark ride located at the park. And yeah, the Curse of Dark Castle was the full name. And I remember when I was there in 2019, we met up with lots of enthusiasts, and they were saying, oh, you know, this building's just been sat empty. They've just done some Halloween attractions and a few other bits, but not really doing anything substantial since this attraction closed, which was 2017. So yeah, the dark ride operated from 2005 to 2017. So really, 12 years. That isn't a long amount of time, is it, for a major dark ride? It was built by Oceaneering. It had motion simulating vehicles, 3D projection animation, lots of physical sets. And yeah, it's a shame that it didn't last that long, really. However, at least they're permanently putting something in there now, and DarKoaster looks like it's going to be great. Now, I'm really hoping that because they've used that existing building, we know they've already got a fantastic facade. I've seen that with my own eyes in 2019, and it is fantastic. Along with that, I believe they've still got some of the interior queue line areas and that sort of idea, so they're not having to completely go ground up with this, which of course has saved lots of time. Now, when this was announced a couple of days ago, they actually did a construction tour and yeah, basically showcased how the track is complete. The track's all up for this coaster, and they've kind of been secretly working on the installation over the past few months. And yeah, now it's just the theming and effects and of course testing of this ride to be done. But yeah, an indoor coaster is always really exciting. As much as coasters are great outside, when it's indoors, you really don't know what you're going to expect. And especially with it having a spooky theme, and quite a unique theme actually with the whole snowmobiles thing. I can't wait to see how they pull this off. Now, what are they going to do theming wise? I've really been thinking about this, and again, if you look at the video just here, straight away it looks like you're going to have some screens behind kind of like church style windows, obviously on the castle itself. Maybe the glass is going to smash on like a screen, there'll be sound effects, maybe air cannons. Along with that, it looks like possibly projection mapping, utilising the building, the walls, the ceiling, the floor. They could project ghosts and images onto that, also onto other parts of the track with lighting effects, which could be cool. It looks like maybe a smoke or mist screen could be used on here. Again, that's a great effect that you can see on lots of different rides. For example, Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney, they actually have a mist screen and then project onto it. So that's quite a cool effect. Maybe we could see that done. And then also hopefully some physical sets as well. We can see how the station looks like you're in the castle. You got like the flames on the torches on the side, all of the windows around, and then kind of going through this kind of medieval style building. It looks awesome. It really does, and I hope that it lives up to it, because all the concept art looks great, the video looks awesome. There's not one thing about this project that doesn't excite me, and I really like the fact as well that it is going round twice and it's not a longer layout. And you might be thinking that sounds really weird, but it makes this very unique, because are the park going to be able to pull it off that you don't know that you're going round the same bits of track again? You've got to think we're enthusiasts, we're going to know, but because of the forces and that sort of thing that aren't going to change. But it's really clever what they can do with special effects now, and yeah, I'd love to see this on a big scale. But we've seen it on some smaller rides, especially here in the UK actually, at Adventure Island in Southend. You go round on Adventureville, their dark ride. I mean, we're talking on a much smaller scale here, but you go round twice and you go round for a second lap, and it's kind of at night time and it changes into a party. The props and stuff don't really change, but with this being a coaster and with it being fast paced, and also the fact that, you know, with technology and projection mapping, we could see something like that you're going round and seeing something completely different to what you do on your first lap. So I'm very excited for it. It's DarKoaster Escape the Storm, opening at Busch Gardens Williamsburg next year. I can't wait to ride it at some point in the future. I think it'll be a fantastic addition to the park, another indoor attraction that can open all year, family coaster as well, which is perfect after a big coaster that they opened last year, rumours of another big coaster on the horizon. I think this is a really nice fit for the park. I look forward to riding it and yeah, seeing exactly what they do. But it excites me what you can do with special effects indoors. That's the thing. I love dark rides, I love coasters. When they combine the two together, it gets me so excited. And like I said yesterday, really pumped for this SW9 potential announcement at Alton Towers that we're getting in a couple of weeks. Hopefully an indoor coaster like this would be brilliant for Alton Towers, you know, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, maybe you visit the park on a regular basis out there at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Are you excited for this? Are you planning a visit to the park in the future? I mean, they've got some awesome rides out there as it is. So yeah, comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts. But there we go. Thank you very much for joining me for another news update. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding.